To be a Puerto Rican artist, it's an act of resistance and it's an act of defiance.
What was it to be Latino, to be Puerto Rican, to be able to come back to a place without the shame?
How we're expressing ourselves, finding our identities, expressing our sexuality.
At a certain moment, I had to very consciously, as an artist and as a person, decide to commit to the Puerto Rican diaspora, and that meant I had to seek it out.
There was a great pressure for you to define yourself as an artist. And I said, can I just simply make art and see what happens?
The catalyst was always a sense of curiosity, a sense of wonder, like a child.
I want to know what happens to our love, what happens to our joy, to the tears.
So I fumble, and I like the element of surprise.
These are times where I really want to be in my studio by myself, listen to music and hone in on the atmosphere of the memory.
What drove a person to do this, to be there?
To the recipes that our parents pass on to us, our grandparents. All this part just seems to never be as interesting for folks.
My language turns out to be the visual, which I didn't know I was fluent.
I just play with shapes, colors. I like the discovery of what could happen with the materials you have. It feels like a big collage of different fragments.
It's a manifestation of my spirit. See, I'm a magician. My Puerto Rican spirit is there. The colors, the memories.
When the sun hits the palm trees, when the sun hits the sea, and then I come back to New York and everything's gray.
And in some way, I can find home to my work. Try to connect other people to their ideas of their home.
By recognizing their heritage.
With all the struggle that goes with it.
That's really important.
I decided, Puerto Rico is still here and we're still fighting colonization.
And we are actually creating something together that isn't about extraction of knowledge.
I found a passion for that. I felt that this is where I belong.
I'm a universal Puerto Rican artist. I cannot do art without the community.
And yet, you're no for here, no there. And there's this constant trying to navigate those two spaces.
I think I'm capturing and documenting what's happening at the time. And I happen to be that person that comes from that history and generations of people that are in Puerto Rico.
It's almost like gifting the metropolis something that they need and they don't see in the hastiness of the moment, right?
That's the biggest pleasure. It's like it had the opportunity to be seen and then to evoke responses, but now it really means something.
I don't want other people to not value their own story, to not value their own experience. We do this in honor and on the shoulders of our ancestors. I mean, truly, it's an act of resistance and it's an act of defiance.